Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving straight into some absolutely fascinating longevity science from Dr. Mark Hyman. We're going to uncover the single most powerful and absolutely free tool you have for extending your life. Seriously, if you've ever wondered what's the one absolute best daily habit you can pick up to live a longer, healthier life, well, you are in the perfect place. We're going to break down exactly how this whole thing works, right down to the cellular level. Let's get into it.
Okay, so I want to start us off with a massive hypothetical. It's kind of crazy, but it's going to completely change how you view your daily routines. Imagine, just for a second, that a major pharmaceutical company drops a brand new drug on the market, and the claims on the bottle, they are literally unbelievable. Just think about what you'd do if a pill like this actually existed. Let's say this wonder drug improved your blood sugar control, drove dramatic weight loss, prevented dementia, and significantly lowered your risk for major cancers, all while boosting your mood. I mean, people would literally be lining up around the block at every pharmacy in the country just to get their hands on it, right? It drops your blood pressure, builds your bone density, and oh yeah, it even boosts your sleep and sex drive. And here is the kicker. The company announces it's totally free. Zero side effects, none. But you can't buy this in a bottle, because this ultimate miracle cure-all, it's simply moving your body. That's right, it's exercise. No pharmacy can sell it to you. And as Dr. Hyman points out, this isn't just about getting a quick endorphin rush or feeling good for a few hours. It is the absolute fundamental building block for your entire health span.
Section 1. Upgrading your biological systems. Let's look at how movement builds up our body's defenses. We're going to look straight at the biological networks that get a massive upgrade when we simply get up and move. Because this is way beyond just burning calories. It's about fundamentally rewiring your biology.
To put things in perspective, consider the sheer scale of human longevity right now. As we speak, there are about 500,000 centenarians globally, people living to 100 or older. But Dr. Hyman points out something wild. By the year 2050, there's going to be an estimated 3.5 million centenarians. Movement is literally your ticket to joining that club. It's what allows you to reach that age not just alive, but actually fit and highly functional.
Think of movement as a complete software upgrade for your entire body. We are not just talking about getting bigger biceps here. The right dose of regular movement fine-tunes literally everything. It boosts your mitochondria, the actual powerhouses of your cells where energy gets made. It perfectly balances your blood sugar, it optimizes your gut microbiome, ramps up your immune system, and radically improves your circulation and lymphatic flow. It's a total top-to-bottom system optimization, from your thyroid all the way down to your adrenal glands.
Which brings us to Section 2, Reversing the Hallmarks of Aging. Let's peek under the hood at the really deep science Dr. Hyman details in his book Young Forever. How exactly does working out extend our actual timeline?
First off, we've got to understand this crucial concept called the hallmarks of aging. Basically, these are the fundamental cellular and molecular things that start to break down as we get older. And they pretty much underlie all major diseases. And Dr. Hyman notes something totally mind-blowing here. If we completely cured major killers like cancer and heart disease, it might only extend average human life by 5 to 7 years. But if we go upstream and fix these underlying hallmarks of aging, we could potentially unlock 30 to 40 extra years.
Okay, so inside you, there are these 4 massive longevity switches. You've got mTOR, which is like the cleanup crew for old damaged cells. Then sirtuins, those drive your critical DNA repair. You've got AMPK, which regulates blood sugar and drops inflammation. And finally, insulin signaling to maintain metabolic balance. Now here's what's incredible. Exercise actively flips every single one of these switches. You hear folks talking about taking longevity drugs like metformin to regulate AMPK, right? Well, research actually shows that a good workout activates that AMPK switch way better than metformin ever could. No prescription required.
So the huge takeaway here is that building muscle doesn't just make you look good or make you strong, it is literally protecting your DNA. It lengthens your telomeres. Those are the little protective caps at the ends of your chromosomes that normally shrink as we get older. Exercise also stops a condition called sarcopenia, which is that age-related muscle loss you hear about. And that's absolutely crucial because losing muscle triggers this devastating hormonal cascade. Your testosterone drops, your cortisol stress hormones skyrocket, and your blood sugar spikes. Movement stops that whole death spiral right in its tracks.
Moving right along to Section 3, Two Paths of Aging. Let's step out of the biology lab for a second and look at the stark reality of how this actually plays out in real human lives. The science is super cool, but the human element, that's what makes this a choice we literally have to make every single day. The contrast between these two paths couldn't be clearer. Dr. Hyman actually shares a really personal, heartbreaking story about his own mother.
She used to joke that whenever she got the urge to exercise, she would just lie down until the feeling passed. And tragically, she spent her last decade frail, disabled, and struggling. But on the total flip side, Dr. Hyman talks about meeting a 95-year-old shepherd over in Sardinia named Pietro. Get this. Pietro runs 5 miles up and down uneven, rocky mountain terrain every single day. At 95, he is bolt upright, his eyes are clear, he's mentally sharp as a tack, and just booming with life.
It just goes to show that the human body has this astonishing capacity to stay youthful if we just demand it to. Dr. Hyman highlights another guy, a 53-year-old CEO who commutes by riding his bike 2,000 vertical feet straight up a mountain to work every day. Because of that, his VO2 max, which is a massive indicator of your cardiovascular fitness, is identical to an elite athlete half his age. It is pure proof that we can literally keep pace with people decades younger than us if we put in the work.
So, Section 4. Master the micro-workout. Now, you might be thinking about Pietro or that biking CEO and feeling a little intimidated, right? Like, I can't run a mountain marathon every day. But don't worry, because I'm going to show you how to master the micro-workout. You absolutely do not need to spend hours at the gym to get these amazing benefits. Listen to this. Dr. Hyman lives in an old converted barn, and the hot water takes absolutely forever to reach his shower. So back when he was 50, he realized he couldn't even do 10 push-ups. Instead of giving up, he just started doing them right there on the bathroom floor while he waited for the water to warm up. It's such a simple habit, but eventually he built up to doing nearly 100 push-ups without stopping. And honestly, if you don't have 5 minutes a day to do a simple shower routine like that, well, you probably need to take a serious look at how your life is structured.
You really don't even have to drag yourself to a traditional gym. Just going for a 10-minute walk a day is a perfect starting line. Taking a simple stroll right after dinner, that does absolute wonders for lowering your blood sugar. One of Dr. Hyman's patients actually lost 100 pounds just by making one rule. He'd ride a stationary bike while watching TV instead of sitting on the couch eating. Try a standing desk, sit on a stability ball, or find a workout buddy and join a pickleball league. Whatever makes it fun for you.
There's this cartoon caption from one of Dr. Hyman's lectures that I absolutely love because it strips away every single excuse we have. It says, do you have time to exercise an hour a day or be dead 24 hours a day? Boom! It hits you at the absolute truth. We always say we're too busy, we don't have the time, but the harsh reality is, skipping movement doesn't save you time, it literally robs you of your functional, healthy years.
So as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with one provocative question to kickstart your own longevity journey. Can you really afford not to move? This isn't just about some distant results decades down the line, it's about feeling immensely better, sharper, and stronger right now, today. So start exactly where you are, build up slowly, and go flip those longevity switches. Thanks so much for hanging out with me to explore this incredible science.